Hello students, today we will be going over 3.5 unit rates from a table. This is page 76 in your green packet. And our objective is I can find the unit rate from a table. Finding the unit rate from a table is very similar to finding the unit rate from a graph. Okay, make sure you're writing this in on your packet. Okay, and here's how you find the unit rate from a table. Pick a point on a table. Okay, normally I will look down here and you see all the ones we're looking at going past 2 and 3. Down below you see hours and miles, and hours is your X and miles is your Y. That's important when we have to do Y divided by X, okay? So I try and choose the easiest one without a decimal or fraction, and for me this would be 2 and 120. So that is basically a point on your table, because here's your X value, here's your Y value. Okay, then we write the rate as Y divided by X, or Y over X, like that. So here's your Y and there's your X. So again, down below where it's below your table, it says word fraction. And what we put there is miles per hour. So it's a Y per X. So it's miles. So I need you all to write this down. And we'll put miles over, and can you see that okay? Miles per hour right there. Okay. All right, so I have 2 and 120 still. And I wrote the rate, miles per hour. I create the rate, which is going to be 120, because it's 120 miles over 2. Okay, then I set up the division. 120 divided by 2. Okay, and then all we do here is divide the numerator and I'm going to put in parentheses top number by the, do you remember the name of the bottom number? Denominator. That's DENOMINATOR. And I would put in parentheses bottom number. And I'm going to make this hashtag sign, which was called number way before it was called hashtag. Okay, now we're still down after our table. Remember, we have the word fraction, create the rate, set up the division, and then we write the unit rate. So our unit rate, 120 divided by 2, 60, and I'm going to put MPH for miles per hour. And again, that's your unit rate. And I think my finger smeared it a little bit. Okay? All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of problems from the pink packet, because I don't think there's enough practice for you to do it in the green packet. So here we have the pink packet, and I believe your pink packet, that is going to be page 12. Okay. Our first one is use the table to find the unit rate and the given interpretation. Okay, so we have tickets per dollar. That would be our word fraction, tickets per dollar. And I'm going to use the first one and just say 40 over 4. So our rate is 10 for 1. So then we write it out, $10 per ticket. Always when you finish, ask yourself, does that make sense? Well, if it's a ticket to a movie, that's about right. So there you have it. Okay. And number 2 could be like rain, that you get 16 inches of rain per year. Let's see. So I'm going to put rain, inches of rain per year. So again, it's always the y here. Here's y, and this is x. Okay, so then we go 16 divided by 2 equals 8 over 1. That's your unit rate, 8 for 1. So at 8 inches of rain per year. And I'll allow abbreviations, okay? All right, you can do the rest of this, students. You rock.